Alright everybody, welcome to Monday. Another awesome week here on the morning routine, and let's do some headlines first. Alright, starting with "No way this is happening! Video of shark jumping into boat goes viral." Check it out.
Okay, Justin? Yeah. Get that!
You're gonna need a bigger boat. What does that line come from? Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I would freak out. Alright, moving right along. It's probably safer to jump off the boat at that point. Just kidding, don't do that. Brand new Hostess bouncers will be perfect lunchbox treat. Bouncers, it's like mini Twinkies. Weird that they call them bouncers, I don't know. Cool. White Castle launches frozen Castle Bites snacks in grocery stores. They're frozen Castle Bites. So it's kind of like a pizza pocket, but it's not pizza in the pocket. It's either a regular hamburger or a cheeseburger in the pocket. I'm not exactly sure how that's going to be. White Castle's okay. I had it once. Anyway. All right, moving right along. What do we got going today? It is Monday, September 19th. We're cruising through this month, almost over, and it's dreary outside. There's like chance of rain or raining. It's crazy. It feels like it should be crazy, but then again, if you think about it, it's September 19th. September 22nd starts fall. Yeah, it's almost October. So of course the weather has to start changing. We just had that crazy heat wave a couple weeks ago, but the weather has to start changing, start cooling down. It's just that time of year. It's crazy. We did have a misstep last Thursday's episode. Yeah, I screwed up and the microphone died. Yeah, I didn't charge the microphone. The microphone died. Alex and I got cut off from making all of our game picks. We got a couple in there, but Monday night's a big night. Tonight is a big night. It's a double header. So Alex, come on in here and let's do our game picks for Monday night. We didn't.
What's up, everyone?
What's up?
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
All right, let's get started with the game picks, shall we?
We shall.
Okay, so Monday night's doubleheader is going to be the Tennessee Titans and the Buffalo Bills, and the Vikings and the Eagles. I'm not really sure how this is going to work. Like, are they going to air one game on ESPN or the other one on CBS? I'm not really sure how this is going to work.
Yeah, one's going to be on ESPN and one will be on CBS. That's how it'll work. So you're going to have to, if you got a Comcast box, you're watching on Comcast, you can, if you go to the one channel, CBS, and then you go find the next channel and you click straight to that, there's a last button. It says last on it, and it'll take you back and forth just between those two channels, so you can bounce back and forth between the different games. Or on your phone, if you have if you pay for the NFL app, you can watch both one on your phone and it's ridiculous. All right, game picks. So we got the Bills and the Tennessee Titans. That's kind of a slam dunk, don't you think?
I think it is, but the Bills definitely have a good chance of winning because of Von Miller. After beating the LA Rams. Sorry, Bubba, the team lost. But
right.
Listen, there's always next time.
That's right. So who's your game pick? Who are you picking on that one?
I'm going to pick the Buffalo Bills.
Okay. I'll take the Titans on that one. We'll see what happens.
I thought you were going to pick the Bills. Traitor.
Well, we'll go head to head on this.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, we'll go head to head on this and see who wins. And then the second game is the Vikings and the Eagles, right?
Yes, it is.
Who are you picking on that one? How do you think that's going to go?
I really don't know, but I'm not really going to root for anyone on this.
Who are you going to pick? Who do you think's going to win? Just give me a pick. I'll take the opposite, and we'll see who wins.
I'm going to go with the Eagles then.
Going to go with the Eagles. Jalen Hurts.
Who's Jalen Hurts?
Isn't he the quarterback for the Eagles? Do I have that wrong? No, not Eagles. Jets. No, I don't know. I really don't know enough about what's going on there.
Maybe I'll look up the quarterback for the Eagles later.
Yeah. Okay. So you're picking the Eagles. I'll take the Vikings, and we'll see what happens. Monday night tonight on ESPN will be one game. I don't know which one, and then CBS will be the other game. We'll see what happens, and we'll report on it later. Cool. Sorry about the game picks last week, buddy. We'll get it worked out. So every Thursday, Alex and I will make our game picks for the big three. Well, in this case, it's 4, but it's a Thursday night game, Sunday night game, and the Monday night game. Cool.
Got it.
All right, buddy. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you. Bye, everyone.
All right, very good. Moving right along here. Let's go back in the bearded past. Zach.
Oh, hey guys, it's Monday, man. We're back, we're ready to start the week. And we're going to go back in the bearded past with Zach today. Last week I did something a little different. I did talking about choices, the history of choices. I want you guys to remember that one very much. But today we're going to go back in the bearded past, and we're going to do a little bit of video games. Now, recently, I've been doing a list of when the games were out and whatnot. Today, we're going to go ahead and find out why video games and when did it start. So, the early years of video games. The World Fair in New York in 1940. 1940. I think they were still riding horses around, right? Well, in 1940, they debuted the first video game. It was called NIM. N-I-M. And it was a game that you played against human competitors, played against this computer, this video game. The computer won 90% of the time. So, kind of sounds like a quarter waster. I'm sure it didn't take quarters, guys. But the point is this is 1940 was the first video game. 1967, though, which 27 years later, a huge step. Video games meet television. So that concept, if you guys see it, what we eventually now are working with and playing, started in 1967. We had the brown box. It was a prototype video game console that allowed users to play on TV screens. Okay, so very, very interesting. I mean, like I said, now 1972, this is where all of us really get to take off. The Magnavox Odyssey launches. All right, the big deal about the Magnavox Odyssey, it's number one, based off the brown box of 1972, brown box of 1967, but it also allows the gamers to take a console home for the first time. I'm sure it cost a ridiculous amount of money and probably not very many people had access to it, but they did. And Carl's taking phone calls in the background, but that's okay, Carl. That's part of the video game world we're in now. But no, sorry guys, just had to mess with Carl a little bit. But no, the Magnavox, big deal. Then comes Pong. Pong just set the video game world on fire. Video game mania takes off. And this, of course, Atari launched Pong. This was launched the same time as the Magnavox Odyssey. The last thing I'm going to hit you with today, 1977, the Atari 2600 comes out. One thing you got to remember about the 2600 is, it has classic games like Space Invaders and Donkey Kong. I mean, think about it. Donkey Kong is still in our Nintendo games today. And then it also had the classic game Frogger Guys. And the 2600, that was my first system. I think I got mine in 1981, 82. I tell you, man, that started my life with video games. Guys, take a peek. Look at all this fun stuff, man. Go back and look at all of it. Enjoy. And we're going to continue this next week as well. Bye now.
Very good. Love the past, love the history. That was games. Weird stuff going on with games in the olden days. My dad had an Atari and that was it. So anyway. All right. Have you guys heard the phrase jack of all trades? It's pretty common. Jack of all trades, some dude that knows a bunch of different stuff. And then the other one that they say a lot, that people say a lot, is jack of all trades, master of none. Yeah, you probably heard that one too. Both are actually wrong. I heard this and I thought, it sometimes comes across derogatory or mean or putting someone down. As a jack of... Sometimes it's nice. Jack of all trades. He knows a bunch of cool stuff. He can do a lot of different things. Sometimes, oh, he's just a jack of all trades. He's not really good at anything. So I thought, well, that's kind of horrible. Where did this come from? Jack of all trades. How can that really be a bad thing? So I looked it up, and here's what we found out about the phrase jack of all trades. Originally used to describe a playwright, someone that writes plays and works on plays and stuff like that. Originally used to describe a playwright who was always hanging around theaters, theaters where they would do plays. He was always hanging around theaters. He would help with the stage, getting things set up, He would help with the lighting, making sure everything's lit right. He would help with the set design, how things looked and everything like that. And then he would also help with the costumes. He would occasionally do some directing. He would remember the lines to the plays. So he was really kind of just all over the place. So this is where it came. So he was called a jack of all trades. This person, William Shakespeare. William Shakespeare, the great playwright, he wasn't the one that coined the phrase jack of all trades. That's what they called him, jack of all trades. He took that a little bit further though, and he said, here's what the full phrase is, right? A jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. So a jack of all trades is a master of none, but oftentimes better than a master of one. That's pretty cool. It's basically saying that it's cool that that you're really skilled at one thing. That's cool. But it's also really cool if you're skilled at a bunch of different things. Maybe you're not perfect at a bunch of different things, but you know a lot of stuff. That adds value. So I took it another step further, and I thought, how does that apply today? And I'll tell you the rest of the story, after the National Day right here.
Good morning, everybody. Here we are Monday. We're moving straight through this month like crazy. I can't believe it. It's already the 19th. Monday the 19th. We've gone farther through the month than there is month left. I can't believe it. We're going to be creeping into October and Halloween. We're going to do some fun things. Some fun things that I'm not going to talk about. That's for sure. I'm not spilling the beans. So I'll just go into the National Day today. Today's National Day is Talk Like a Pirate. Arr, mateys, swap me the deck. Oh, there's some inappropriate ones I could think of too, and I'm not sharing those, but it is Talk Like a Pirate Day. When you get to Disneyland and we're all standing in line at the Pirates of the Caribbean, it seems like all of a sudden we all start talking like pirates. It's kind of like when you're in the South and you don't mean to talk Southern, y'all get a drawl and y'all talk like this.
I provide the people of this community with propane and propane accessories.
Then all of a sudden I try not to do that because then I feel like I'm making fun of the people. I'm not. It's just you start hearing it and you start talking like it. Kind of that same way when you're in line at the Pirates of the Caribbean. By the time we're in it, we're all yo ho, yo ho. Even my grandson learned to sing the song. And now all I have to do is say yo ho, and he goes off, a pirate's life for me. And he does the accent too. Pretty impressive. Just if he could get down the bird. Somebody needs to get down the bird. The cranky old bird that sits on the pirate. Nah, never like. Not a big bird person. Although ask Miguel. Birds have been his friend lately. Right, Miguel? I don't think those birds speak pirate. But I like a good pirate accent. I just like to say, arr, mateys. So, everybody practice out there. I want to hear it. Everybody, nice and loud. Arr, mateys. All right. Good job, everybody. Y'all have a great day on National Pirate Day.
Very cool National Day. Now, jack of all trades, master of none. Better to be a master of some than just a master of one is what they were getting at. Now, why? How does that apply today? Well, when you're starting a business, you don't have all these employees and all these people that work for you to do all the different jobs that go with running a company. You gotta create the product or service. You gotta be able to do the service if it is a service. You gotta create a way to track your sales, what you're selling, and how many sales are out there. Who are the people you're contacting? A way to collect the money, balance all your books, do your marketing, any kind of advertising or business sales, go out and actually sell the product or service. You got to do all these jobs when you start a business. If you're only a master of one thing, that's going to make it rather tough. But if you're skilled at a whole bunch of things, that can make you more successful as an entrepreneur. Entrepreneurs, I found an article, entrepreneurs are more likely to be really successful in their business ventures if they are a jack of all trades versus a skilled individual. Skilled individuals are great. We need them. Lawyers, doctors, right? Those are the most common ones. Then we have, plumbers, electricians, auto mechanics, that kind of stuff. Very, very important to be very skilled at what you do in those regards. But when you're starting a business, or sometimes leading a business, or managing a team of people, coaches are jacks of all trade. They've done different positions on the team, blah, blah, blah. They know a lot of different things that they can apply to one responsibility, taking care of a whole bunch of people or a whole bunch of things. So if someone ever says, oh, jack of all trades, master of none, just know that's not the right phrase. If someone's being derogatory about it, they're not correct. They're obviously not a master of being a jack of all trades because they didn't do their research to figure out they're saying it wrong. So we should be positive about the different things and different experiences we have. Be positive. If you've done a bunch of different things, that's great. If you haven't done a bunch of different things, you should do more things. Get out, experience things. That's positive. Speaking of positivity, let's check out a positive quote right here with Josh.
Hello, Josh Asbill with a positive quote. Today's positive quote: without positive attitude, success is called luck. With positive attitude, success is called achievement.
All right, very good. Thank you for that, Josh. It's a positive day. If you got lots of skills, great. If you don't have a lot of skills, let's add some to it. We have opportunities, different ways to gain skills. Go on your resume, go on applications, all kinds of stuff. Just build your mental repertoire. But it is Monday. We got to move along here. So what is today? Monday. Monday positivity coming up. Facebook Live, 1 o'clock. We've been mixing it up with the different staff and everybody. So we'll see who shows up this Monday. For the morning routine. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow, Tuesday. I don't know what it is about those cards. They just don't fly.